I feel like women have to be exceptional to be considered good. And men that are like good are considered exceptional.
I would love to talk about finding your voice and your individuality, what makes you you. I think I knew who I was and what my voice was from a young age, but I think for me the struggle was finding validity in it, the sort of stigma attached to being a YouTuber girl who played the ukulele. And it took me a while to like grow out of that and feel confident in myself and my voice. But yeah, what about you guys?
It's really interesting because I feel like voices come in different forms. It's kind of this like moral grounding where whatever's happening around you, whatever's being said, or, you know, however you're being swayed, that you have this kind of earthing.
Earthing, that's so
that's
cool.
banging.
Yeah. My mum
like
says
that
that to me,
phrase.
the earthing, and I'm like, yeah, it's like the earthing, you know?
I feel like I'm still finding my voice. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm still in that process, but I think that's okay.
Yeah.
Being mixed race has been quite a confusing thing for me and something I'm still processing, especially everything that was going on with Black Lives Matter and like really feeling like dead in the middle of it. And like there's literally two sides in my brain
That's
like
so odd.
competing. I want to figure out a way to integrate that into my music and I haven't figured it out yet, but I think once I do, that will be my voice. When I was younger and thinking I wanted to be an artist, I was really looking for a role model to be like, that's someone that I'm like, a mixed race person, like talking about being mixed race. But that's been quite a beautiful journey, like me figuring that out for myself. But yeah, I guess I just hope like with my hair and stuff, like keeping it natural, other people can see that and be like, oh no, yeah, it looks banging.
And how do you
Perfect.
feel knowing that you're the representation that you needed when you were younger?
It's like
Little girls
honestly
looking up to you, being
so
like, I wanna
humbling.
be like Olivia, like
I
I
know.
love her hair.
It has made me cry before. Like
That must be amazing though. I quite like what you said about how you're still figuring it out, because you never kind of fully figure anything out because we're constantly evolving. We don't have to be this, you know, perfectly shaped, formed, you know,
yeah, this is
opinionated
what I
person.
stand for in this box.
You can be in the middle of things, and also
Yeah.
it's just about having that grounding within yourself.
I think your voice just comes from like that authentic place.
Yeah.
As long as you're speaking from there, then that's real.
I'm thinking about my voice more today because I'm like, what is my place in this conversation? What am I adding? I feel like the world ironically looks at things in black or white, like it's either one or the other. Like even like being bisexual, like I like have meltdowns where I'm like, oh my God, I must be completely fully gay. Like I've been lying to myself and to everyone else, and then I'm like, oh my God, no, I'm just straight. I just keep flipping. And then I'm like, wait a second, life is nuanced, life is complex, and there is always a spectrum to everything, everything.
As you said, it's always changing. Like what's authentic to you at one point when you're like 16 might not be when you're 17 or whatever. Like you're always changing and growing.
There is such a difference in expectation of women and how we have to almost do more to be respected the same.
Yeah, 100%. You've got to work twice as hard just to even get to here.
Women have to be exceptional to be considered good. And men that are like good are considered exceptional. I feel like it's like working in a room where it's full of male producers or whatever, and you feel as though what you're saying isn't being listened to, or it's not being heard, and it's not valid.
I love Paul Simon and like Carole King, and like those were the people that got me into making music and like writing lyrics.
Bob Dylan.
And then I would get into rooms with producers and like they'd be like R&B beats, like and it's like nothing I have presented you with up until this point would make you think that I'm making R&B music, but it's like you want to pigeonhole me in that box.
God,
It's
that
so
must be incredibly frustrating.
So I just started like doing it myself. And like you really have to say, like you have to come and be like, this is the kind of music that I want to make. But I remember when I first started out, it was really hard and it was really upsetting. But I think things are changing.
I had to find that validity in myself before I had to believe it first before I could like kind of convince other people, because I definitely felt insecure because everyone was telling me what I was.
That's
and
it.
then when I burst through, now I'm in a strong place where I can like strong, confidently like show who I am.
That's exactly it. It has to come from within. Like you saying that made me actually think, what was it that allowed me to move past that point? It was me realizing this is the music that I want to make. And then from that place, being able to tell other people that's when I feel like I was finally listened to.